everyone. Good afternoon, respected sir, and all my classmates. Today's topic is on. Is my voice echoing, sir, or is it okay?
Yeah, it is echoing. There is an echo sound. Maybe two devices are nearby. That's why that is coming.
Okay. But
If
will
you
it
can
do
keep
for
both
now?
the devices farther, then you can. It will not echo. If you can keep both the devices little bit farther.
Yes, sir, I can put, but then I won't be able to change the screen. In that way, I have to manage.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Just carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. My today's topic is on TPR, total physical response. It is based on SV, environment, stimulus and response theory. And on this, three influential hypotheses are there by James Ussher, which we are going to discuss. It is with assimilation, theory of learning, and it is first stage of learning where SV and R like theories are applied, in which an example is given that that a mother and a boy is there whose name is Percival. So mother is asking for a ball, that please boy bring that ball, and that boy is going somewhere, and where he is deciphering the sound, that what is ball sound, and then going there and getting that ball and giving to his mother. So here this, is it echoing, sir?
It is okay. Go on. Yeah, go on.
So it is based on our SR and SV and R theory, where SV means stimulus, means mother is commanding to children that please bring something, and as a response, the boy is bringing that ball to his mother. So in that way we have to see. And also here it is written that the movement may involve touching, grasping or otherwise manipulating some object. For example, a narration of mother and Percival, which I have make you understood. In this case of language learning, where SV is for stimulus and R for response, the sense of decipheration of sounds, and this is very necessary when we are listening to something. We should decipher the sounds as well as many things integrating this. Now this is bio program for language learning defines three influential learning hypotheses, and there three hypotheses are mentioned in form of natural method, brain lateralization, reduction of stress level. And in natural method, most emphasization is on listening skills, that when listening competency is good, then one will be able to speak effectively. As it is written here that at the early stages of first language acquisition, they can understand complex utterances that they can't spontaneously produce or imitate. And it is framing a blueprint-like image in our mind, and through which we are understanding the message. I can say that in visualizing manner, and then when it is coming to produce, it is in our unconscious mind, and when it is coming to produce and an event or situation is occurred, it is seeking outlet, and we are giving response to a particular situation or an event. In that way we have to see here. So I'm not discussing further, just I have explained. Here it is rightly written, children's ability of listening comprehension is acquired because children are required to respond physically to in the form of parental command. Once the foundation in listening comprehension has been established, speech evolves naturally and effortlessly out of it. Thus, this is the basic stage of learning which a child must acquire, and it will be followed by his or her adult learning prospects. As a result, what is happening parallel to the processes of first language learning, the foreign language learner should first internalize the cognitive map of the target language. So here, adult learning is we can say indirectly mentioned. So here we have to formulate a cognitive map, that how we are adaptable to such environment, or how we can make ourselves adaptable, flexible, or we can adjust ourselves to that particular learning environment, and from uh, how we can cultivate or develop such skills which are needed for a particular field. In that way we have to see here. Here is the bioprogram brain lateralization. It is about two hemispheres of brain, like right side, right brain learning system and left brain learning system. Right brain learning system is associated with physical response, while a left brain system is associated with learning system, which is happening when we are learning second language, which we can relate with our current studies also. Escher refers to neurological studies of the brains of cats and epileptic boy. Epileptic is a kind of abnormal stage of neurological disorder, where some surgeries are also happening to transform that brain uh, 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 into healthful manner. As per these studies, it is drawn that the brain is divided into hemispheres according to function, with language activities centralized in the right hemisphere. Going on work by Jean Piaget. Jean Piaget is emphasizing on total physical response more, and basing on this, Escher is saying that child language should be acquired on this only motor movement. So in later stage of learning, he may be acquiring language very goodly, fruitfully, and something which will benefit to him or her. This is reduction of stress, where stress-free environment of learning is considered. Whereas in adult learning environment, means adult learning context, it is we can see here that it is with full of stress and anxiety, because there we also have to consider our responsibilities and our maturity that I have mentioned uh, in another slide. Now this example I have taken in the manner to relate it with contemporary time of online learning, which we are going through. Just we have finished our online classes. So in this manner, so I was thinking that basing on my personal experience, that when I was attending online classes, sitting on one place statically is not uh, something which is giving us comfort or cozy feeling, which is somewhat uneasy, and we cannot sit at one place for a long time. And especially for me, it is very difficult. So I need to stretch myself and like to do something else, and that is why it is very difficult for me, and I have to adjust. I have to be flexible with this. And sometimes it is also happening that when we are learning and we are asking some questions, so I have experienced personally that when I am putting off my camera and speaking, I'm not feeling comfortable. But when I am uh, putting my camera on and speaking, I am feeling comfortable. So in that way, we have to see that how total physical response is needed. But if we want to adopt this total physical response in this online learning environment, then somewhere it is possible. Like, sir, you have also adopted yourself and you invented this uh, glass, glass teaching method to make us learn. So in that way also we have to see that you tried your best in that manner, and in some extent we are getting successfully what we want to get. In conclusion part, as part of the learning process, we saw how it differs in terms of first language acquisition and second language acquisition, that we have seen that how it is differing from one another. One is relating to child stage and another to adult learning system. In first stage, it happens naturally and spontaneously. Yes, okay, because it is relating uh, first language acquisition. And the later stage, as requires responsibility, it is more based on practicality towards assigned responsibility, and so adaptability, flexibility, adjustment, and amenability towards learning is required. As I just explained in stress-free environment portion, that how as we, an adult learner, has to cope up with this learning system situation. So in that way, we have to see. These are work in bibliography form, sir. I have not tried, just taken screenshot and placed here. So in this Jean Piaget's any statement was not given that he is saying so or so. So I have not mentioned in that elaborative manner.
Yeah, okay.
So just I said what he was emphasizing on.
Okay, fine. A couple of things like this citation that you have given. Okay, so that also is correct, but it is a shortcut. So if you will do this, then you will not learn.
Yes, sir, but for
it will
now
be error
only.
free. Yeah. But why you should write is that when you write, you are practicing that. That is total response of everything that happens. PRP really happens when you type or write or you prepare with the help of machine. So then minor errors also it will identify and you will learn in this. You can stop presenting. You made a couple of very interesting points that this